Want to increase your sales performance and consistency? Check out this 15-point pre-flight sales checklist coming up.
Hi, I'm JB with Marketing 360, and we help small businesses grow with our marketing and design, talent, and technology through our #1 marketing platform, Marketing 360. We call marketing and design mad, and we love mad. And hopefully these videos will help you fall in love with mad too. So make sure to follow us to learn tips, tricks, and strategies to grow your business and fuel your brand.
So pilots have a pre-flight checklist to make sure they have a safe flight. Golfers have a pre-golf kind of mental checklist to make sure they have a good game. The list goes on. So why don't salespeople? Well, you should. If you want to increase your consistency and your sales performance, test out our 15-point pre-flight sales checklist before you start your day, and I think you'll start crushing it. So the first point on this 15-point checklist, and when you go through these points, first off, just kind of mentally prep yourself for the day. So the first thing you want to think about is this. The most important thing in the sales process is you. It's not your product, it's not your service, it's not any of your benefits even necessarily, it's the salesperson. They're gonna buy you before they buy anything else. Tip number 2 is have a positive attitude. Positive mindsets create positive outcomes. So no matter what kind of day you're having, month you're having, what kind of leads look like you have for the day, those sorts of things, don't allow negativity to creep in. If you stay positive and just keep chopping wood, eventually success will follow. Tip number 3, time kills all deals. Get on it quick. Call your leads back fast. Don't delay. Work quick. Put bids together fast. Don't allow time to build up, because if you allow time to build up, you're going to start losing deals. Tip number 4 is to compliment. Constantly compliment the prospect. Tell them they're making a good choice. Tell them you appreciate them reaching out. Tell them they have a great business plan. Tell them anything you can that you can come up with to compliment them. People like to do business with people that they like, and they like people that compliment them. Tip 5 is to match tone and pacing. Make sure that you match their pace. If they're talking slow, you should probably slow it down. If they're talking fast, you should be talking fast. If they're talking low, you talk low. They talk high, you talk high. Adjust your tone and adjust your pacing to match the prospects, and they're gonna find a connection with you that they like, and they're probably gonna move forward with buying with you. Tip number 6, it's about helping people. Ultimately, you're helping people. And deep down in your core and your depths within, if you feel like what you're selling is gonna help the prospect, you're gonna have the confidence you need to sell it. If you're selling a product where deep down you don't really think it helps them, probably not in the right business. Probably need to find something where you do feel that, because ultimately you'll never have that confidence you need to sell. Tip number 7 is to listen. Follow the 80-20 rule. If the prospect's talking 80% of the time and you're talking 20% of the time, that means you're listening 80% of the time, which is gonna equate to more deals. The more you're talking, the less money you start making. Talking is a tax to salespeople. The more you listen, the more that you make. Tip number 8, pause after asking a question and don't answer your own questions. How annoying is that when a salesperson asks a question and immediately answers it and cuts you off? Ask a question, pause, allow the prospect to engage. Tip number 9 is to pause after key statements. Remember, the prospect is listening in a 2-second delay. If you're talking too fast and you're not pausing, they fall further and further behind and they miss content. So you gotta pause after key points so that they can consume what you said and catch up before you move to new territory. Tip number 10, make the prospect smile, and you're halfway there. Humor goes a long ways. Help them smile, help them like you, help them enjoy when they communicate with you. If they do those things, they're gonna assume deep within that they're also gonna enjoy your product or service, and they're gonna buy from you. Tip number 11 is to start every conversation by asking the prospect what they need from you and how you can help them. Don't assume that they need these different products or features that you provide, because they may only be interested in one thing, not 5 things. Focus on what they care about first, and you're gonna find more success. Tip 12 is to be meticulous with your follow-up. Don't give up. Think about this. If I saw a pretty girl and I walked up to her and just asked her to marry me, my odds of success aren't gonna probably be very good. I'm gonna have to go on some dates, right? And the more dates I go on, the closer I get to success of that yes to that question, will you marry me, right? It's the same thing with sales. Don't try to close the deal on the first call or the first meeting. That's just the first date. Get them to like you, learn a little about them, they learn a little bit about you. And studies show after 10 dates or contacts that you have with the prospect, the chances of closing the deal get into the 80 to 90% range. On the first contact, it's more like 1%. So just keep chopping wood. Tip number 13 is to don't pressure, don't press. Listen and allow the prospect to open the account or make the purchase when they're ready. Now, that being said, you do want to provide urgency, but that urgency that you provide should only be based on what's best for them. If it's going to hurt them to wait, you need to communicate that to them. You need to create urgency to get them to move on it, because that's ultimately doing what's best for the customer and helping them. But you never want to provide pressure and urgency if it's to benefit you and your paycheck. That never works. It needs to benefit the customer. If it benefits the customer, yeah, give them a little pressure, get them to move forward. Tip number 14 is to ask for the business. A lot of salespeople don't do that, amazingly enough. They don't actually ask for the business. They just hope that the customer just gets to where they can't take it anymore and they just give you the credit card number. That doesn't happen. You have to ask for the business. Simply say, hey, I'd love an opportunity to earn your business. What can I do to do that? And allow them to respond. They're gonna tell you what you need to do to earn their business, and then you just need to do it. So how do you ask for the business in a non-aggressive, non-pressuring, easy kind of a way? Here's a tip that's always worked for me. Just this one simple line. At the end, when you feel like you're ready and there's really nothing else to talk about and it's time to close, you just simply say, well, what do you think? And you just pause. And you pause for as long as it takes before they talk. And there's been situations where I've sat there in dead silence for 20 seconds and it becomes very awkward, but then they start talking. And when they start talking at that point, they're either gonna move forward with you or they're gonna tell you exactly what the roadblocks are that need to be overcome in order to earn their business. So it's always a win either way. So those are the 15 points on the pre-flight sales checklist, but I do have one bonus tip for you. You're gonna lose deals. It happens. There's never been a salesperson in the history of time that has a 100% close rate for 100% of the time. You're gonna lose deals, so here's what you do when you lose a deal. Make sure that you follow up and you congratulate the prospect. Say, hey, I'm glad you found something that's gonna work for you. I'm sorry I didn't earn your business, but I'm happy for you. And ask them this. Can you give me some feedback though? What can I do better as a salesperson in the future so that I could have earned your business? What could I have done better for you? And allow them to tell you. You'll find that a lot of people are more than happy to tell you. You're gonna get the feedback you need to improve, but more importantly, this builds tremendous trust. And if it doesn't work out where they decided to go, they're gonna come back to you. You're gonna win that business, which is why we never call leads dead leads. We call them Fred leads, which is future revenue earned downstream if you don't burn bridges. So that's my final power tip of the day. Happy selling. Enjoy selling, enjoy growing your business, crush it daily. So thanks for watching. Please take a second if you liked this video and share it with your fellow sales mates. Leave a comment if you have a question. If you have other tips that I missed here, throw those in the comments, like it, share it. We love that you follow us. We appreciate all of your commentary. Keep ideas coming to us. If you have future topics you'd like us to cover, throw that in the comments too. Thanks for watching.